What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to the Smelly Mac streams of the night. How you guys doing today? I'm alive. We survived the severe thunderstorm warnings and a tornado touchdown. And now it's just the casual rain for the next 3 hours, which is pretty chill. No issues with rain, and it's not booming every time now, so we're looking good. And we're gonna get right into this. I'm chilling tonight on some Pokemon. As you can see, here's our team of 5. We got the levels up, obviously, from the last stream. The level cap for this is level 46. And I was thinking, do I go do a little grind? Last time I think I said I was just gonna go in with this team. But now I'm thinking maybe a little bit different. Maybe I should not do that. So how do I? Is it this? No, it's like that. There it is. There we go. So maybe we get a little bit of a grind here going. Maybe I can get. Oh wait, hold on. Let me like this. All right, no, there it is. Oh, I could just drag it. I forgot about that. Look at that. Oh, I can go to the other place, huh? Yeah, we can get a little bit of grind on maybe, because we can, I mean, I can get to 48, but I don't think I will, because obviously there's still trainers to fight in the gym. I think that's what my plan was, and I've just abandoned it now at this point, so. But yes, I'm speeding up right now because it's a bunch of boring bogus. That did not do a lot of damage. Alright, we're good. L-Gym. Thank you very much for the money. Oh, that's the wrong place, huh? Thunderous? Yeah, not gonna fight you. I don't know if I fought these people yet or not. Oh, I didn't fight these dudes. Okay. Holy, I don't know what that was. Let's see. Yeah, we'll give him one of them. Let's fight you. Oh, you don't fight these people? I thought there were some people that you could fight here. I guess not. I guess it's just these people on the way. Alright. Goodbye. Yeah, I already fought you. Lots of trainers, though, if you go this way. I've already gone that way. Kind of scared me, actually. High level that was. Oh my goodness. I already fought you? No way. Oh. Oh, that's actually really bad, huh? That is really bad. What is the potential here? Level 37. Oh, he actually doesn't have any rock moves anymore, but he does have EQ, Earth Power, and Lava Plume. So ground and fire. I mean, I do well against the ground, so I think I'm actually going to stay in. I mean, I imagine he'll just go for the fire move. Yeah. We'll see how much this does. Not stab. Yeah, we tanked that. We tanked that. He does have rest, though. Which is not great. Oh, there it is. Now I think I can, Who has the fighting move on my team? Is it you? Yes. Oh, no, not the fighting move. Water, grass, and ice. Oh, I can't use him. He's dead. Nobody. All right, well. Let's go into the almighty sacred. Wait, what? I thought he used rest. What? Eviolite is huge. It's good damage. All right, EQ. We still tank that pretty well, right? Because of the Eviolite. Yep, nice. Let's get us up to 146. EQ. No crit. Nice. And we can finish him off here unless he goes to rest. Nope. We're chilling. That's good XP, though. Look at that. Quillfish? I don't even know if I have the EXP share on, to be honest with you guys. Well, I guess we'll find out after I kill this thing. No, I don't have it on. Wow. Okay, so hopefully I can turn it on, though, when we get to the actual gym. How do you... I think I just have to use the mouse. So yeah, we're gonna be taking on the 7th gym, the scary double battle place. At least for the actual gym leader. I mean, the layout is correct, unfortunately, because we have only the 6 on the team. Minchino is dead, and Bibero is dead. But if we gain another Mon here, then we can have a full team of 6. Obviously, I'll probably keep the Bibero on the team just because he has like the HM slaves and stuff, but... I know I have enough healing items for a fact. Alright, so let's hit it up. EXP share on. I should probably lead with a good Mon. Like Porygon Z. Sceptile. Signal Beam easy. Oh, this dude's already at a high level. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, I thought it was the fighting one for a second. It's the dragon one. All right, we're good. We're good. Yeah, Rocky Helmet is massive. Oh, wow. And the confusion. Oh, you're done. All right. Beautiful. No, because I don't want to learn Zap Cannon either. What's up, Terrell? How you doing? You still streaming right now? Or did you end it? I know it's obviously kind of late for you now. So you might have ended it. I keep forgetting to change my name on Twitter. Wait, why do you need to change your name? Is it say like you're live or something like that? You have like one of them on? Or it's like live right now? Or do you want to change it to where you are live on Twitter? Let me see. Oh, you have it to set where it shows that you're live still. I got you. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that because then people are going to click on your profile more. Do you just change it manually, or do you have like a bot that I know there is one, I think, where if you go live, if you connect your Twitter to it, it'll just say like you're going live or whatever like that. It'll change your name on Twitter, but I don't know about when it ends. I don't know if it reverts it back or not. Oh, you have a stream. I forgot you have the stream deck. How you liking it, by the way? Do you think it's definitely worth like they're definitely worth the price tag? It's something that I've always seen. It's never been something that I'm like I'm close to getting it. It's just me personally, I think, just because I don't know, like the level that I'm at with streaming, I guess. But I can see how it's definitely worth the purchase for a lot of people. Oh, does he have a fighting move? Man, I guess we gotta go out to him. Just try not to use him. EQ. Jeez! Don't flinch me. The 15 button version, I'm trying to get the most out of it. I thought they would be more expensive than it was. How much is it for the 15 button? 15 actually sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot of good stuff. I don't know how big the normal one is. Let's go. Oh, I don't know if I meant to go that way. Oh, that's actually not bad. Oh, $100? That's actually better than I thought it would be. I thought they would be actually a lot more expensive as well. What? I don't know why. In my head, I was like, yeah, that's a whole lot. By the way, here's the big double battle, everybody. If we win this double battle, we get to add a new member to the team. I'm going to lead with the Lickitung, obviously. And then another good one. I don't know. You could do different pages and folders. I have no idea, like, even, like, how it would work. I feel like I've never, like, deep dived into, like, what it's useful for. I just know, obviously, you could just bind. The whole point is that you bind it to shortcuts and stuff, but I don't know exactly what it, like, what I would do. Porygon Z would be nice, but then I can't really use Discharge, I think, because Discharge would then hit my Lickitung, which isn't great. He's definitely one, though. I think I don't want to go Stoutland or Fearow. It's really either Farfetch'd or Porygon Z. With Farfetch'd, at least, both of my ones aren't weak to fighting, which I guess could be good. I do have Water Absorb, so if they have one of the two mons as a Watermon, that'd be huge. I say we lead with the Farfetch'd, and if it goes bad, then we can always switch to the Porygon Z. But yeah. A lot of sounds and links. Nice, nice. Alright, so this is a big one, though, because then we get to add, obviously, a new mon to the team here. We haven't really gotten anything great on our team, to be completely honest, other than the Lickitung, but that's really only because it has pure power. A lot of these other mons, they're not bad. I'm actually not complaining really that much, because, I mean, what are you going to get out of normal, really, that isn't goated other than Slacking, Regigigas, or Arceus? Those three are like the trio of gods right there. Praying that we don't have to go up against any legendaries or really any fighting types. If we don't have to do fighting types, we're all right. Oh, Jesus. Mega Latios and Samurai. Okay, well, the good thing is, we did talk about this just before. Farfetch'd does have Water Absorb, so Samurai can't go for any stab water moves. Very nice. I think I just... Strength. That'll be stab. That's 120... Plus, okay, that's 120, and knockoff is 65, but two times is 130. So I think knockoff actually does more on the Latios. So I go knockoff, and then I think I just double it, go acrobatics. Let's go for it. Reflect type. Oh, snap. Aqua Tail. Oh, I thought it would. Oh, it's not Storm Drain. Okay, so you just can't go for water moves on the Farfetch'd. Interesting. He had an Earth Plate? What the hell? Alright, let's go for the Wake Up Slap. And then... Acrobatics on the Samurott. Ooh, now that... I hope Samurai goes for a water move on Farfetch'd. Encore? Am I stuck into using... knockoff then? Wow. Okay. They're playing pretty well right now. Okay, let me just isolate the Samurott then. Zen Headbutt. Okay, we tank the Water Absorb. There we go. Big play. No way he has a berry. Oh, I got flinched. Alright, let's just heal you with the Lemonade. And then we go for the acrobatics on the Samurott. This is looking good, though. That's fine, because I was going for the same move every time anyways. Oh. Okay, he's going to heal. So in that case, I'm going to double the Latios. Skip Lumen Chat if anybody wants that from the PCG. Okay, don't flinch me, though. Alright, nice. That'll kill him. Alright. Level 48. Good stuff. There we go. Stalin 45. Now we're looking real solid, I think. We just go for the strength and the acrobatics, and that's basically it, I think. Because that's not even going to kill me, yeah. He's not going to die here, I think. Oh, you know, he could die. That was a crit. Nice. New member going onto the team. We finally have a team of 6. So I'll stop getting levels. Let's go, guys. Let's go. It's big. That was actually probably one of our toughest gyms yet, just because of the actual matchup on paper. I don't think they were as good as I thought at first, though. Sucker Punch isn't bad, but obviously having the water absorb, I mean, Farfetch really wasn't going to take any damage, and the Latias just kept only going for the Lickitung. And obviously, you know, Lickitung has so much HP. Eviolite got a lot of bulk. We're doing all right. All right, so now we're here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to speed up through that because I know there's some story stuff that happens here. And I want to put up... Or actually, yeah, we're just going to see what goes into the PC. I'll give a dive. There you go. Because I got to give dive to the barrel. Okay, save the game. Who's ready to get a new Mon on the team? There it is. Any predictions at all before we go into it? Will we get one of the trio that I mentioned earlier? Also, just out of curiosity, let me see if I have a skip loom already. I do. Okay, good. I didn't miss any out. I am. Terrell is ready. Well, let's see what we gonna get then. As you can see, we have the normal type only. Obviously, they can be more than... Obviously, that's why I have the Fear and stuff, because they can be dual typing. But as long as they have the normal and they stay normal. Terrell's still going with the Eevee. A lot of people have been saying I'm getting an Eevee. The only issue is if I get an Eevee, I feel like... What do? Do I just have it just leave it at Eevee forever? But I feel like it evolves naturally then. So I'd have to either it's up to you guys, but I re-roll or do I keep the Eevee? Because there's no... If I evolve it, you know what I'm saying? I can't use it. Kind of deal. So whatever. Let's see what we get, though. 6-member on the team. No shot. There is no way you just guessed that, Terrell. What? All right. Well, then I guess that it brings up the question I was just asking. What do we do here? We keeping the Eevee or we re-rolling it? You're just that good. You're that cracked. But what are we doing here? If I have just the Eevee, then it's just Eevee. I think every time it'll try to evolve, I just have to decline. Because I think naturally, I don't mind either way. We rolled Eevee, therefore I should probably keep Eevee. But I know obviously then I can't, like if it evolves accidentally or whatever. I actually vote that we just keep it. In fairness to what the generator gave us. That's what I think. And then Nature's Adamant. I say you keep it. Yeah, I'm down. Is this great? Not at all. This might be the worst Mon on the team. No offense. But, you know. We're going to nickname this Prediction. It's going to be level 45 because that's what the ace was of the gym leader. It can be pretty good. I don't know. It feels like you're just making enough excuses now, Terrell. It is a physical attacker, though. A physical attacker. It's all right. And since we're not going to evolve it, we have to determine its ability. So now we're going to generate... Oh, wait. Now we're going to generate all typings. And that's how we're going to find out the ability. Here we go. So we get a Bronzong. Oh, that might... I think Bronzong gets Levitate, you know. Let me see what we get. Obviously, we do the number generator anyways. Levitate 1, Heat Proof 2, and Heavy Metal 3. So, 1 to 3 here. Let's switch back. And there we go. And we get a 3, which is Heavy Metal. So, unfortunately, no Levitate. Which is pretty unfortunate. Heavy Metal. I don't know how if that's going to be at all useful. Let's see. Heavy. Also, another sad thing, obviously, is that now we have to do the legendary, but obviously I don't get a legendary. Randomize IVs. Oh my god. Okay, that's good. We got actually... This, honestly, might be the best EV. Obviously, I have the Adamant Nature, but I just got 31 attack IVs, which is max IVs in attack. And I also got the low 3 only in special attack. So it's pretty perfect, actually. In terms of its moveset, though, is the only thing left we have to do. Let's see what Eevee gets. At level 45. Jesus. Oh, it gets all of its moves. It actually has... It doesn't learn any more moves. It gets Baton Pass, Double Edge, Last Resort, and Trump Card. Very interesting moveset. I mean, Stab, Double Edge. I mean, with Adamant max attack IVs, it's honestly not that bad. For an Eevee, not that bad. Last Resort and Trump Card. And yeah, that's that. Let me throw them in the box. And there we go. So let's boot it up. Boot it on my PC. Go. And now we should have an Eevee in the box. But to be honest with you, it's not bad, but I'm not going to throw it on the team. Only because we have the B-Bear on the team for all the HMs or whatever. I'd rather use it right now. Yeah, there he is. Not bad. And it's already, you know, the way that we obviously do the levels as well, you know, being the whatever we just fought. Kind of nice. Not upset. But yeah, I'm not going to use it right now. But what I will do is I will add it to the layout because it is technically the 6th mon on our team. So we're going to do that. I think I already have an Eevee GIF. Let me see. Do I have an Eevee? I do have an Eevee. Okay. Sorry, B-Barrel, you're going to go off the layout. Which is a good thing if you're Terrell. Because some people aren't fans of B-Barrel. But I feel like once we beat the 8th gym, Eevee's going to be gone pretty soon. That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to move you down there. Put you right here. And we're going to keep rocking. By the way, the issue, though, is the level cap is now it only goes up a level to 49, I think. So I'm going to try to rock without the Lickitung for a little bit. Probably going to run him, and then I'm going to turn off the experience share. Definitely not ideal, to say the least. But we gonna make this work. Dive, give that to him. Doesn't even matter, you're dead. Goodbye, Cotton Guard. Okay, everybody somehow has... It will be gone immediately, but that is okay. It's alright. Because now we just have to do this little, like, go through the cave and stuff. And then that's it. Oh yeah, let me make sure. There you go. That was a crazy cry. Let's go, Soul! Down under. By the way, I have to really compliment the controller setup. This is only the second. I mean, last stream that I did this, I binded it. I was like, you know, let's try the controller because I just for some reason I never binded the controller. I've always been a keyboard Citra gamer, and now it's. I mean, I can never see myself going back. Also, do I have repels? Because I'm for sure gonna use some repels. Forgot I have a Master Ball. Wow. We have 0 repels. I might actually go buy some real quick. I won't lie to you. Yeah, let's just go buy some because I'm not trying to mess around with that. Yeah, 20's nice. That'll get us through the rest of the game. Hello, Del Caddy. Alright, we're good now. No way we got an encounter in here off the rock. Literally the only issue with the controller is that for some reason you can't bind, at least what I was trying to do, it didn't let me bind hotkeys to the controller. So every time I want to speed up, I still have to use the keyboard, which is a little bit inaccessible at times. But that is alright. What is going on here? Alright. What is this accomplishing right now? Can I just go back up through the top left? Maybe? I mean, I know being in here is a good thing, but I think that this is the other one that it, like, just gives you a TM or something. Yeah, I think it's just a TM, right? Or it's another cave. Wait, I might have done this. Wait, I think this is right, actually. What? Okay, I'll fight you. You look like a required trainer. Charmeleon, hello. To be honest with you, I feel like doing the normal type was definitely a good start to this, because I think even though the pool of mons to actually play with, to choose from, isn't that great overall. Like, you're not gonna get too many great normal types, especially with like it being any possible of the type. That's why like Bug might be a really hard one, but I think Bug is worse because normal is at least a pretty solid defensive typing, only weak to fighting, and is immune to Ghost. Bug, you're like weak to like 4 things. So, and Bug mons can't be that great either. What are the best Bug mons I can get? I can get like Genesect. I can get. Jesus, what is there? Are there any other Bug legendaries other than Genesect? By Gen 6? Or just in general, what? Staraptor might have close combat. That is really bad. Oh my god, Staraptor? I have Discharge, but if it has... Alright, we're looking at it. Because if he has close combat, I might be screwed. With this dude, at least. Yeah, he does that close combat. His other moves aren't great. Aerial Ace takedown. Okay, well, I have to switch then. And what's more defensive? The Fearow or the Farfetch'd? 69, 65. So yeah, I guess the Burb. And also, I'd also be more okay if I lost the Fearow than the Farfetch'd. Fearow doesn't really have anything on it. Okay, go for the Aerial Ace. Can still do a good bit though, right? Oh. That does 90 compared to 120. I think I actually do live then a close combat at full. Which is, I should have used Eliminate. I just don't know when I'm able to attack. Oh, he goes for Whirlwind. Send me to Lickitung. That's actually okay. I'm just scared on the defensive side. It's not that drastic, so I think we'll be alright. We're going to go for it. Please live. Okay. Down in the defenses, we're good. This will do a good amount. Yeah, okay. Blessed there. Thank goodness I have a couple of flying type mons that aren't weak to fighting. That could have been really bad. Alright, at least we got through here really quick actually. Let's see if we can use some of these though. Do I have burn heals? All the status decisions of a Pokemon. I might as well just keep that, right? Alright, solid. Yeah, but we're coming up on the end. I actually might just finish the game today. I won't lie. What do you guys think? Because we're going to take on this 8th gym and stuff. And then it's like, just go through Victory Road. I don't know how much I actually might be able, I might just finish the game tonight. Assuming, obviously, we win. If we lose, it's a whole different story, but... Appreciate the lurk, Terrell. Appreciate that. Big ups! Oh, let's get through this. All right, let's get through this dialogue. Come on now. Oh, it wasn't even that much left. All right. So we're fully healed up. Got a very good coverage mon here. Tauros. He might have a fighting move. But not enough for me to want to check. I feel like he might outspeed, so I'm going to go for the Oblivion Wing. No, we do outspeed. Okay. Let's still do it like third, maybe? Half. Okay, that's fine. Looking good, looking good. Oh, yeah, the Rocky Helmet and the recoil. We'll go for the beam. I always think the Signal Beam is, what's it called? I think Signal Beam is a 85 base move. I think it's 75. Also, this matchup is bad. I wanted to stay in because I have the flying move. I probably should have just swapped because then in that way I'm not weak to fighting. He probably has close combat as well. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't get close combat until 53. This mon sucks. All right, we're good then. He gets only Psycho Cut. This might do a lot of damage, and we'll get back to full health. Wait, what? Is he not weak? It's a... Wow. Won't lie. That was impressive. I was questioning my whole life there. I don't even know if this will kill anymore. Nope. Jeez. Alright, we'll get the knockout here. I also think I should add a death counter to the layout. Just something I didn't even cross my mind when I first did it. Stay in. This thing's getting one shot. We'll be at full health for the Gallade. Where we just Oblivion Wing spam right now is amazing. So glad, so glad we got this as a TM and Porygon Z could learn it. Obviously, again, the only knack on the Porygon Z is that he does have a down in the special attack nature, which blows. Oh, I forgot it's the Mega. Okay, he doesn't have good moves, though. Except for Psycho Cut, which is really good. But all of his other moves are trash. Yeah, Swords Dance, I outspeed him. That boy's gone. Wait a minute. Oh! If he has... Please don't have Aftermath. Please don't have Aftermath. Please, 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 please. I might have gotten another HP pack so I don't die to it. Oh, no. Oh. Bro, Psycho Cut's also a high crit move. If he crit me there, it was wraps. Why did... Dude, no way we were on a speed tie. No way. I lived on 4 HP. Cutscene is sick, by the way. The Rayquaza one, though, in like Emerald, when he comes down from the skies and stuff, that's peak. That bird's swooping him up. Hello. We're good though. We're all living and stuff now. It's happy life, happy life. You get like a TM in here or something? I don't know if you do or not. But we're gonna keep going because obviously this is nothing. We don't have to do any battles. Let's just get the legendary and I'll just throw a Master Ball on it. Get through the story bit right quick. That does not apply to us in what we're doing here. Music slaps though. Oh, since we are doing that, by the way, I will put you to the front. Oh, I forgot you need to throw down a repel here. Oh, can I not click on it? What the? Alright, let's see. Wait, what can you do this way? What? I guess I don't know. Obviously, we get a nice TM when we go down here. Oh, maybe not. I'm tripping out. Stomp, 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 stomp. What do you guys think it'll be randomized to? Because it's a completely randomized legendary. It won't be Groudon. Oh, Kyurem White. Let's just throw the Master Ball and get this over with. And the reason I went after him, by the way, is because I know you get like XP and stuff. So. Yay! Happy ending. Well, it's not over, but. The way they allude to that, the Delta chapter. Mad. So here's the unfortunate part, everybody. Like I said, the most mons I can have on a team if I go with no deaths, which I haven't. I've already lost 2 mons, is 9. I currently have 6 usable Pokemon, and there's only 1 more I can get. If I don't get something strong, like if it's kind of bad, like it's on EV level, then what you're seeing on the layout right now is the 6 mons that I'm bringing to the Elite Four. Which I will not feel confident about, to be honest with you. Now, could we fight absolutely horrible mons? Absolutely. We can get really good luck. Honestly, I think we've had pretty decent luck. Like, the fact that we've made it this far with this specific team, I think is a testament to... I mean, I guess a little bit of skill, but also, like, it comes down a lot of the times to how your generator is, how the actual randomizer is. I think we're looking pretty good on that front. Also, let's go into this gym. And, the difference is that obviously this one isn't a double battle. He has 5 mons, but the ace is 46, only 1 higher than what it was in the double battle, meaning I think I'm actually I'm on level with everything. So I think we're gonna be all right. We're gonna turn the EXP share on, because why not? No! Can I go like... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh! It's a little bit harder on controller for some reason. Okay. Yeah, that's right. We don't even need trick. Come on now. Wait, who do you guys think I am? Alright. Let's save our game real quick. Yeah, obviously there's no point now of leading with the other dude, so let's just run it. We win this, we get a new team member, and we will have at least an additional option to where one of the mons out of potentially 7, again if we get through this with no deaths, I'll have an option on what mons to bring to the Elite Four at least. So only 1 mon won't make it. But if we do lose a mon here, what I got is what I got. So we do have the healing items. Wallace, don't bring us anything too bad, all right? I'm trying to have at least a 7th mon here, because if I can pick 1 mon on this team to not go into the Elite Four, you best well believe it's the Eevee. No disrespect, because it's probably like the best Eevee I probably could have gotten. Oh, here's the Gallade again. But this again, it has like what? Oh, it's Mega. It has the Swords Dance Psycho Cut, but this time obviously a Violite, Lickitung. I mean, this is. We should be all right. Psycho Cut shouldn't do that much, or like a decent amount, yeah. There you go, big damage. He'll go for it again. If he crits, it's fine. We'll still live that. There it is. Take away the threat. The fighting type is obviously scary, but with him, it's still scary. But again, he doesn't have any of the actual fighting threats. So, we'll swap to the Far-Fetched. Also, there's been a Glameow in chat if anybody wants the Glameow. Let me see if I have one. I do have one. So I will not be going for it. Houndour? Let's just, I mean, might as well go into the Stoutland. Houndour is not a threat. Go into whatever. It doesn't really matter, I think. That's fine. I'll just hit him with a Retaliate. It'll do over half. Or just one shot. Yep. And I think he has 2 more still. You know, Screech might not be bad. I might get rid of Knockoff. We don't have the Fighting or Ghost, but this might not be bad. I have Sucker Punch. I don't know if I can learn it. I'm gonna risk it, and I'm just gonna go with that. I'm gonna get rid of that. Toxicroak, quad weak to Psychic. I don't have any Psychic though, but we'll just go back out to the Far-Fetched. Hit him with an Acrobatics. Again, fighting, bit of an issue. That's why we got this man though. Oh, also it is his ace. Big damage. This will do bigger damage. Yep. I'm so glad Farfetch became an actual... He's a G, though. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of. All right, well, we'll go out to the Porygon Z, then, with the Discharge. And then we'll wrap that up. So, yeah, we get to have a 17 member. Let's go. One that will hopefully replace Eevee. And there's not a lot of coverage you can get, because all of my mons on my team are either just flying normal or just normal. I don't know how much normal blank you can get, really. So. Waterfall, yep. Giving that to B-Barrel. And just like that, on our first ever time doing the Limitlocke, we have made it all the way through 8 badges. I think that is a W, especially with the team we're working with here and stuff. We're doing all right. Very, very nice. Save our game real quick. And we're going to go back to the generator screen for our second addition to the team. Here we go. So we got to put it back on normal only. This is back up. Let's refresh this. And there we go. Let's file, open. All right. What are we thinking, guys? Anything crazy? I'm not hoping for something good. Again, if it's one of the Holy Trinity here, we be aight. The Regigigas, Arceus, slacking. Anything else that is good that I'm just not thinking of? Let me think. Zangoose I'd be happy with. I actually quite like Zangoose. Exploud. I don't know, you know. We're going to have to just see. Final team member added is Watchog. Is it better than Eevee? Yes. So am I going to add it? Probs. Not the happiest I've ever been though. Watchog. We're gonna call him Dog. Level 46. With what nature is it? Calm. Calm nature. Which is down in attack, which isn't great, but gives him more bulk. So I can live with that. He's not going to be incredibly useful anyways, considering, I mean, I have all these Gen 5, like the Stalin. I don't know what's called. Stalin and Watchog on the same team? Crazy. Also, since he's fully evolved, we have to give him an ability, a randomized ability, because the game won't do that then. So let's check all the types, and we're going to get Timpole. See what Timpole gets. And I'll also pull up the random number generator while we're at it. Timpole, Swift Swim, Hydration, or Water Absorb. If we get another Water Absorb mon, I don't know. Because, well, the other two abilities aren't anything good, right? Yeah, Hydration is if it's raining, and Swift Swim is if it's raining. So I guess another Water Absorb mon would be kind of nice. Yeah. All right, 1 through 3. Here we go. We got 1, which is not Water Absorb. But we can live with that. Swift Swim. Could have been bad, or could have been worse. Could have been like a negative ability. Met him, don't matter. Stats, randomized IVs. Not great, whatever. Now for his attacks. Level 46. He gets also his full extent of his moveset. It's going to be another, definitely probably just look at the TMs, see what goes on. Hyper Fang, which is that 80-90 move. Mean Look, Baton Pass as well on this one as the EV. And he also gets Slam. So he gets 2 normal moves that have bad, or have not 100% accuracy. So I'll probably just give him Strength, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's that. Throw him in the box. And let me close out that now. And just like that, we are done with the gyms. I'm going to pull up the, not this one. I'm going to pull up the Elite 4 version. Close that. Also going to close this. And what are we saying here? We're saying we can go in as 3 levels above the ace, but then I would go in way too high. I think it'd be above. I think I can go in like level 58. No, I think that's still a little OP, huh? If I go in at level 55 max, I'll be above the level. I'll be slightly above the levels for all of the Elite 4 members, but then I'll gain a little bit of levels to where I'll be on par or even a little bit under of what Steven, the champion, is going to be. 55 might not be bad. I think I might do 55. As long as it's not like broken over leveled or anything, then I don't think it really matters. But oh, by the way, news on the podcast comeback. Vibin was obviously, he was gone for a while, so we're doing like weekly uploads from bulk episodes. So we actually haven't recorded an episode in way over a month now. So that's pretty crazy. But wow, the Kiramicot had adaptability. What the? You cannot release the fused Kira. All right then. We're going to leave him in the box right now just because I know you need stuff to get through Victory Road, like Waterfall and stuff. So I'm just going to leave the Babero on the team, and then we'll deal with the Watchog later on. But I'm going to update the layout to what will probably, barring any deaths, what will probably be our team going into the Elite 4. And that is literally just this. I just put the Watchog in. And that's as sad as it looks. Obviously, Eevee would be great if I could evolve it, but that'd go against basically the entire point of it being the normal thing. So, but yeah. All right, let us. I can't fly actually there, so we gonna surf there. Waterfall. We're gonna give that again to no, not Stoutland. Gonna give that over. Doesn't even matter. You're dead. All right, so 55 gives us some leg room though for sure. Oh wait, you're trying to turn off. My bad. All right, well now it's just Victory Road time. Fight Wally, obviously, which we can do. Let me just speed through this because nobody wants to see this. And there we go. Let's get into the Pokemon Center here. And now we can fly here. Thank God. Let's run it. Throwing the repel on here. Still good on peeling items as well. We're looking solid right now, I won't lie. Even though on paper this team is pretty cheeks, we got some stuff to work with. Oh, our own Porygon. Hello. Jesus, lock on. Chill out. That boy looking mad fishy. Mad fishy. Honestly, they did Basculin. I'm so glad. He actually got some love in the Hisui region. They gave him, obviously, the evolution. But not even that. Just even the form. Just even the regional form. Because without that, he might be... He's, like, F tier. In terms of just... him as a Pokemon. Like, he's got a good attack, right? Whatever. But in terms of design and stuff, like, he's literally just a fish. So I'm glad they gave him some kind of background and stuff like that. Obviously with the ghost typing and how he evolves in Legends Arceus. Very, very happy about that. I'm trying to look. Don't go that way. I don't know what's going on over there. That's going over the ledge. Okay, I think we're doing alright right now. Oh, Ninetales in chat. Holy. Oh, cookie check. I have a Ninetales already. My bad, my bad. I don't know. I actually thought I did it for a second. I like. Oh my goodness! This is not super effective no more. Please don't send me into the B barrel. All right, that's fine. Completely fine. Yeah, we're swapping. Let's just go back out. Huge. We are going the right way. Bless up. Yeah, this thing's getting smacked sideways. I mean, I know I'm Bird Mac and all, but I mean, come on now. Dude, Fletchling, adorable. That kind of scared me a little bit for some reason when I saw him use acrobatics. I was like, uh oh, don't tell me. But yeah, thing's adorable. Wait, if I go down, because I'm pretty sure if you go like down this ladder, it's like a different way. Like it's not the right. I think it's just like a TM or something. Oh, it's just a ball. Yeah, you're supposed to go down the other way. I was just curious. Let's seal up the Lickitung, by the way. That might be a good idea. Ooh, double battle. Let's skip that. Thank you very much. If I got it this way, I think I get a TM, right? Yup. I don't know if that's a good move or not. I feel like I know it's a fighting move. Again, we'll look obviously before we get we'll get to the Elite Four. Before we go in, we'll analyze all the TMs. We'll sell a bunch of stuff. Get rid of like HMs on like the Fearow so they can have maybe a better moveset, because I can't even use some of the moves because, you know, HM rule. Here's the fighting type. Oh my goodness, I'm actually kind of nervous. Let me see what he has. 47 Pangoro. He has to have a fighting move. Oh my god, he doesn't. Wait, no, he does. Oh, if he was one more level, he wouldn't have one. He has Vital Throw. He has Entrainment, Crunch, Body Slam, and Vital Throw. Vital Throw, 70 damage, 70 power. Stab, that'll do about 105. Is super effective, 210. But then again, Eviolite, Lickitung. He has Dark and Fighting. Dark, obviously, he's not going to, but a Fighting diff. Let's go out to Burb, just because I wouldn't feel bad about losing the Fearow. Obviously, if I lose Farfetch, it's worse. Okay, Entrainment. I don't know what that does again. Is it like a lower... Oh, it switches? That's actually a good thing. I got a Huge Charm, no? I outspeed. This will do about maybe half? Way more, actually. Wow. I should still outspeed. Yep. All right, we're good. We're good. A little bit risky, because if I got a speed tie again, I would have been crying. Good stuff, Fearow. I think we're coming up on Wally, though, right here, right? Oh, that's huge. I thought it was a regular ball. That is huge. Oh my goodness. What's down this way? What? Wait, what if you go out here? I think it's just like the regular water outside. Yeah, that's right. Alright, well, let's just go this way. Avoid that actual clown. And we're there, I'm pretty sure. Nearly. Nearly there. Might be another required trainer. Yeah, the double battle. There it is. Okay, yeah, we leave with those two for sure. Forgot about this. Oh! This is a hard one. I'm searching up what Primeape has. Both level 47. Obviously, I think Farfetch'd should be faster. I don't know, actually. Let me see. Farfetch'd base speed. If it's over 95, then we're fine. Oh, Jesus, it's 60. Why do I think I was fast? Probably because I just outspeed the... Okay, so Primeape actually outspeeds, like, everything on the field. Level 47, he has... Jesus Christ. Thrash, Rage Swagger doesn't really bother me. Thrash a little bit, but Cross Chop is really bad. That would be 300 damage on Lickitung. That might one-shot him. I might actually have to bust out the calculator on this one. Let's see. Lickitung. Level 50. What kind of Lickitung is he, though? I don't remember his nature. With an Eviolite, 88 defense. Eviolite. Pure power. Currently at 159 or 157 HP. And we have a Primeape. At level 47. Yeah, we'll just assume at max IVs. Going for Thrash. Doesn't do much. But what is it again? What's the move? Cross Chop? Cross Chop actually doesn't kill, even at max IVs. Even if he's max IVs in attack and is... And has a, what's it called? An up and attack nature, he still doesn't kill me. Now, if you got a crit, I could die. I think it's the Eviolite's actually saving me. If I didn't have the Eviolite, I'd think I'd die. But I think the Eviolite saves me. The issue, though, comes into play where he'll do over half to Lickitung, and then Skarmory hits me with a move. But I don't know what Skarmory could have, so I'm going to find out. Because the last thing I want to do right now is lose Lickitung, because Lickitung is the best mon I have. This thing has Air Slash, Steel Wing, Slash. I don't know. But realistically, who's taken the freaking, nobody's taken a Cross Chop, I think. I think the best person to take the Cross Chop, obviously Farfetch is already out there because he's neutral. But the Eviolite Lickitung, it takes it, but the Skarmory afterwards might be kind of scary. I almost want to just double into Primeape. Go for strength and then acrobatics. I think that's the only thing I can do. So let's go for it. Oh my god, he used swagger on me. Obviously on me, but on the Farfetch. Metal sound. Okay, I think they wasted that turn. Double, just trying to lower him. Please don't hit yourself, though, because it'll do a lot. Yeah, this is my one shot. All right, Crisis Averted. Yeah, that was... That went a lot better than... Because that scared me. We'll just go for this. And then, honestly, I'm probably just going to switch out. Only because I don't want to go for a move and like hit myself and it like just does omega damage for some reason. This will do about half, right? Oh, he's really... I forgot how bulky he is. Jesus. That's scary. Honestly, I'll just go for it because it won't kill Lickitung. Yeah, that's good. It doesn't even matter. That's good. I made it through. Good stuff. Oh, air. Oh, never mind. He's a physical attacker. Yeah, that's trash. That'll be alright. I think he actually has the opposite ability, though, where he has... I think he's modest. Is modest... Is that modest? I think it's modest. I think I still have to... Don't you have to fight, like, 3 more trainers, though, here? After the Wally one, though, I think at the end. At the end is when you do it. I think that's right. There's a TM right here, though, so we're going to go grab this TM. We're grabbing some nice TMs right now. Wally fight, couple more fights, I think. Or it could just be the Wally fight and we're out. I actually don't really remember. Even though I played this game very often recently. Detect, that doesn't really help us, I think. Let's eliminate you. And you. This is the last one we have. Save our game for the culture. Wally's a little bit of a threat. But I think we might be alright. While Wally's battle music, though, is playing, I will go to the... I just need to pee real quick, so... Hopefully that's alright with everybody. But we will get his battle music going. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, he has a Dragonite. Classic competition here. 46. Yeah, I don't have the greatest... I don't have any ice moves. You know how it is. There you go. Sorry for the lag there. I had to just unplug my mic. And plug it back in. Alright, strength, right? I mean, that's alright. Also, a Mantine in chat is a little bit interesting. I already have one. Never mind then. Oh, that is huge. Honestly, Firo just got a huge buff because of that. I totally forgot he learns that drill peck. Oh, that's where this is it. This is the moment. The one Pokemon I said I don't want to face is probably the Swords of Justice. He's leading out the gate. Dragonite Cobalion. Jeez. He's going to have Sacred Sword. He's going to have Iron Head. And even scarier, I think, is he's also going to have Retaliate, which is going to do now 140. This might be the sack moment. To be honest with you, I might actually keep the Firo over the dog. It's either get rid. If someone's dying, it's either get rid of Firo or the dog. The only good thing about I mean, Watchdog is already there, so he can back that up. The only good thing though about him is because he has a little bit of coverage, whereas Firo doesn't really have anything to offer because I already have Farfetch'd. I might just go into Firo then. Who has better like defense? 101 with 52. Yeah, definitely the Stoutland. I just don't know if we're. I mean, we're gonna damage calc it, I guess. We're just not gonna be taking a. Because he's also gonna be like a very similar level to us. I'm gonna open up PK Hacks real quick just to see what nature we are. Rash nature with 23 defense IVs and 11 EVs. All right, let's see. Nature, Rash, down in special defense. What am I? I'm 23 defense IVs. And 11 defensive EVs. So that puts me to what, 101? Yeah, that's about right. 17 HP EVs. Oh, man. I actually do have Defiant, which is kind of nice. Won't lie. Alright, but then he's going for, let's see, Cobalion. Obviously, we don't know about Cobalion. We don't even know what level he is. But I'm just going to say he matches me. I mean, we're going to assume... Wait, why is it assuming, like, the most unbelievable set? Oh, it's because I clicked the wrong... There we go. Cobalion, we're just going to assume level 47. And we're going to assume, obviously, he has max attack IVs. No EVs, though, which is probably not the case. But he goes for Sacred Sword. It's not killing me if he's my level. If he crits me, I'm probably dead. But if he has an up and attack nature, we can't. I don't know. I think we just go to this thing, and we can hopefully stall it. Ironhead, Retaliate will do less. Retaliate will do less. It'll do less. He's level 46. Yeah, I think it's gonna put us in yellow. If he crits us though, we probably die. The play here is definitely the Thunder Fang. Could get a para. Goes to the Sacred Sword. We should live this. Yep, it's like 3/4. I need a para. Okay. Oh, that is... Oh, I thought it was up an attack for a moment. Okay, that's good, actually. That's actually not bad at all. Because if he can get now paralyzed any turn... Yeah, that's actually... That's a huge turn for us. I might attack right now. Yeah, let's go for the Thunder Fang. There we go. Keep lowering the defense. Iron Head, we're living this. Heal again. Look at that. Stoutland coming in clutch. Thunderfang. Nearly finished the job. I feel like Wally's probably going to heal now. And so I'm actually also going to just take the time to heal. Not going to risk anything. Maybe Wally doesn't heal, though. I don't know if he does or not. He does not. Okay. That was a crit. I don't want him to go for Sacred Sword, because then I think we might die, so... Go for the Moo Moo. If it wasn't a crit, obviously I would have attacked, but... Sacred Sword, let's see how much... That's... Oh, my goodness. Still does nearly 100. If he crits me, I'm gone, but I don't know what else to do here. Okay, that's fine. Don't crit me, please. Alright, good. We're going for it. If he crits me, he crits me. Alright, oh, we actually... I forgot he's paralyzed. Yes, we have to be a freaking idiot. Alright, we're fine. Vanillux. I want to just go out to Lickitung, but at the same time, he's not as... Okay, we'll just go to Porygon Z then. I want to go to Lickitung, but I know I'd be outsped. I don't want to like land a Blizzard or something. Yeah, Discharge. A fourth, maybe a third. Hail. Does that make it to where all of his blizzards land? I don't know, to be honest with you. Ice Beam. We live that for sure. Out. And now he outspeed and he gets the job done. Probably swap out on this turn. Quilladin. Yep, absolutely. You go to Farfetch'd. Oh, you know what sounds really good tomorrow? Fuck. That sounds so good tomorrow. Holy. Right down the road from me. Abomasnow. Scared because of ice. So for that reason alone, I'll just go to Lickitung. I'm gonna heal, and we should be all right. Is it Mega? I think he. Oh, he always megas. He always megas. Okay. Jesus, please don't kill me, bro. Yeah, EVLI is so huge. Thank everything. All right, wake up, slap. Ice Shard, it's fine. It actually did more than I feel like it should have. We'll take this time to heal. Hopefully we're done with Victory Road after this fight. I don't remember or not if there's more after Wally. Okay, we live that. We're fine. Goodbye. The fact that we outspeed him, sad. Hold that L, Wally. No. Can I get an actual good item from you, please? All right, let's get out of here. Yeah, I think we're out. Yeah, we're out. Let's go. It's big time. And I'm pretty sure you don't fight the rival before you, like, or you might do, actually. You know what? But, like, if you try to enter the Elite Four, I don't know if you have to fight the rival or not. I don't know if they just talk to you or if they actually fight you, so. All right, well, we got some training to do. So we'll be going to the Victory Road. All right, well, let's take off the B barrel, and now here is our official team. Here's our 2 deaths. Two deaths, B barrel and Minchino, sorry. Which I'm pretty sure the Minchino died with Flannery, Jim. And obviously we have the EV, but we're not going to bring it. Even though the moveset, again, but we could change the movesets on other mons and stuff with just like HM, or not HMs, TMs. You know, I don't know. We're looking not bad. We just got to get those levels up. Yeah, we're going to buy hella full restores. And we're going to sell a bunch of useless stuff. So let's do it. Gone. Gone. Yep. Gone. We're going to keep the wide lens. Eviolite, the only mon on my team that isn't fully evolved is Lickitung. So we don't need these other 2. Boost the power of physical moves? I think we should keep that. And that's not useful, not useful, not useful. Can't sell that. Can't sell any of those. 30K for that one. Sell the fossils, the stones, the balls, the repels. Nice. All right. Just those, and that's basically it, actually. And we'll buy 10. I don't know why. It will buy more as soon as we, but just before we go in. I want to leave that for now. So I don't have any heart scales. So the other 3 items that we have then is these 3, which I'll probably just give Muscle Band, probably to Farfetched. He'd be kind of cold with that. What the other 2 already have now is pretty solid. Weakness Policy to you, and I might as well just give the Wildlands to you. Have those be our 6 items. Obviously, you could give one of them like a citrus, right? Thunder. I mean, it is special, and we don't have any special attackers, I think, on the entire team. This always results in a crit. This is nice. I'm going to give this to that man right now. Over work up, I think. We don't need, obviously, we need the dark move because we got rid of the knockoff on the Lickitung. And we do have discharge already on a different mon. But I just think get rid of work up. We don't need to set up with the freaking dog, I think. And that always being a crit is kind of nice. Let's sort them by number. We're going to have to get, I'm going to get rid of all the HMs. And then we'll go from there. So where is the actual move the leader is the question. I think he's like in Moss Deep. Move the leader. Or S. Lily Cove, the house probably next to the The Mart, I'm assuming. Rhyhorn in chat, by the way. Anybody wants a Rhyhorn? I feel like it's got to be this dude. Yes. The Fearow. Can't use Cut and can't use Rock Smash, so hopefully we'll give him some other moves. Maybe when he levels up or something. We're gonna keep Strength. Fly. Oh, I didn't give him the. Oh, I didn't give him the item because then it boosts. Oh, because it'll nerf acrobatics hard. Like it's better to just. Okay, so I'll get rid of the item on him. They don't have anything. They don't have anything. And they don't have anything. It was really just the B barrel, huh? And the Fearow. He has Fly and he has Strength. Strength stays. Fly might not be bad. Item, take. And then we're gonna give, instead of weakness policy, we're gonna give you the muscle band. Let me see if Fearow learns anything now by level 55, huh? Because now I'm missing a hole. Two moves. Oh no, he learns Drill Run at 53, which is interesting because that is a ground move that we do not have. So I will gladly take that. So that's good, but he can learn one more TM. Let's see. Summary. Restore. Heart Swap, String Swap, Relic Song, Leer, Sleep Talk. Barrier. There's no point of Fly with Drill Peck, I think. Honestly, we'll just give him Barrier. Buff his defense stat by 2. Make him at least maybe live a hit a couple times. And then Drill Run will be nice. Okay, so that's Fearow sorted out. Let's do Lickitung now. He's already 52. Let's see. You get Power Whip. Ooh, that's a 53. Power Whip and Ring Out at 57. So Screech will definitely be gone then. What's up, Wolf? How you doing? And then Ring Out is cracked. But we'll be learning that like in the Elite Four, so I guess we'll wait for the time there. So I don't need to give him any TMs then if he's gonna learn Power Whip. So I think that's alright. Okay, so that's Lickitung sorted. He's honestly big chillin'. I don't think he needs anything else. He's fine. Porygon Z. I like his moveset already. Gives us some coverage we don't have. He does get Tri-Attack at 50, and that's really all that matters. That's the only other thing that we're going to get other than Magic Coat, but that's irrelevant. So Tri-Attack will learn. Stab. Probably learn that over what, though? I was thinking Discharge, only because we already have an electric move on the Stoutland. I mean, it could be the flying one, because obviously we already have 2 Mons that are flying. Could be that, but obviously just gaining HP back is so huge, I feel like. Discharge is, there's no double battles, so that doesn't matter. And I think Bug could be useful. Also with the confusion. Nasty Plot could be really good to set up. Unless we just say F that and just go full coverage. No Nasty Plot. I actually might do that, I think. So he's sorted out. Stoutland at 48. I can't even type his name in Google. Let's see. He gets the Last Resort and Giga Impact. And he does get Play Rough at 63, but that's way too late for us to be able to use that. Because we won't be able to get that. Giga Impact 59, that's also too late. So it should be Last Resort, which I don't think... It's not even working unless you just have... Last Resort will fail unless the Pokemon has used all of its other moves at least once while on the field. Yeah. Which are all... So none of those are great. So the question is... Do I just give him Strength over Retaliate? Which I feel like I do. I mean, it's just a stronger move, and ideally I don't lose any Pokemon. It'll do how much more damage? It'll do 15 more, like base. So you just add that on. I mean, more damage is more damage, right? Can he learn anything else in the meantime? Let me just look at the TMs real quick. He can learn Thunder, but we're not doing that. Headbutt, that's irrelevant. Rather just give him another special move. Celebrate, Wake Up Slap. Yeah, we're just gonna Strength on. Get rid of Retaliate. Also has more PP, which is good. Alright, so then he's pretty sorted out now. So then really the only other one that needs probably some proper doing, I think, is this dude. Very balanced stats across the board. He doesn't have a good moveset, so TMs could be huge, huge, huge. Remember how I drowned you last stream? Yeah, that was a pain in my cheeks. Some people do that, but then I'm just like, all right, well, I'll just drink as much as I can. And that's what I did for you. But I tell people not to do that, because then I feel like, honestly, it's not even like a waste. I feel like it's kind of wasting points, I guess, but I mean, people can do whatever they want with the points. I mean, those people that do the hydrate, though, they keep me hydrated, because, you know, I got to drink more water than I probably normally do. So I appreciate that, by the way, a lot. But, you know, maybe tone it down next time. Yeah. So he's level 46. So let me see what he has in the future. He's going to get 9 more levels max. Probably won't honestly grind him up that much, because he's not good. Like, I'd rather have Stoutland, I won't lie. You beat Cuphead today? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You beat the devil today? That's what I'm talking about, Wolf. Big time player. Oh, that's right. I remember I said that's his whole moveset. He gets nothing else. All right, well, then he just comes into TMs then. Sucker Punch. Give him that. Over Slam. Slam sucks. What in the world? Oblivion. I'm gonna give him Bug Buzz just because it's a little different, I think. Mean looking Baton Pass are so irrelevant. Oh, that would have been crazy. Relic Song Mean Look. That actually would have been a sick strat. Okay, we'll just teach him over Baton Pass because there's no point, because he has no set of moves. So I mean, I think I'm not really gonna I'm not planning on using him really at all. Alright, so he's basically done, and the Stoutland is done. The other 4, though, at least learned some, at least a move or two, but I don't need to give them any TMs anymore. So it's all about the. So now we're just gonna grind up to level max, level 55. And we're gonna do that on speed up. Let's just lead with you at the front, because why not? Let me just like this. Oh. All right, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the audio off on this, and we're gonna put on some. Because I don't know, a lot of people don't like the sound it makes like when you're speeding up like that, and I'm gonna be speeding up for a little bit. I'll answer your question in just a moment, Wolf. I'm just gonna put some a little bit of lo-fi on here. All right, Kirsten, what is your favorite Pokemon game, and Pokemon show? If you're talking about if it's just show in general, I guess I could have an answer. But Pokemon show, I actually have never watched. Well, I have watched the anime, but there's not like a distinct season or anything that I remember like doing. Like I literally just don't remember. I've never like sat down and watched the anime, so I guess I can't really answer that one. Favorite Pokemon is Pelipper. Pelmav, it's my name. I didn't name myself like the channel name after Pelipper, but yeah, I love Pelipper because I love pelicans. They're my favorite animal. Love a lot of animals, but he's in my top. And then my favorite Pokemon game. It's hard, you know. This game is great. I'm not like obviously I started off in the Gen 4 engine where my first game's Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Then I went to the Pearl, Diamond, the Platinum. A little dabbled in Black and White, but I never got super into Black and White until like obviously I played it more recently, I guess you could say. But honestly, my favorite game has to be either ORAS or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And I think I'm actually leaning towards Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which is I think that's a very unpopular, I wouldn't say hot take, but I would say it's definitely an unpopular opinion. There's the Tri-Attack. Let's just go full coverage, get rid of the Nasty Plot. Kyurem here is actually kind of scary, I won't lie to you. I just feel like Sun and Moon was the game. That was the first Pokemon game where I put in a lot. Well, I put in a lot of hours when I played through ORAS. I don't know. I just feel like that's when I really got into shiny hunting was in the wormholes in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Which basically, I mean, my first ever stream, well, on my like actual like computer, like when I dedicated myself to streaming was shiny hunting. So. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon was definitely a big part of that. Also, I'm scared of these dudes, so let me just run away, actually. Yeah, I'm not going to play with you right now. I'm just going to fight the other ones, get up a little bit, and then we'll go in. Zatu in chat, by the way. But yeah, there you go. There's the answers. I always like, people, you know, I always like answering those questions are nice. I mean, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon also has another, I mean, I guess on the more unpopular side, has my favorite, like, actual decks. A lot of people say a lot of the Mons in Gen 7 flopped, weren't good. Completely disagree. I think it's the best overall. Like, I just like some of my favorite Pokemon, like my top 10 Pokemon. Like, I actually have, like, a list of it, I think. I mean, it changes every once in a while. But I have at least, like, 3 or 4 Mons from Sun and Moon in my top 10, so... Mewtwo and Greninja? Which mean Mewtwo and Greninja? As in, like, what? Your favorite Mons or what? Your favorites are those are good picks. Definitely good picks. If you say Greninja, do you mean Ash Greninja or just regular Greninja? Is there a preference on which one? And also, if you say Mewtwo, regular Mewtwo or one of the Megas? What are your rankings on those? If I had to pick personally, I say Ash Greninja, greater than Greninja. Both are great though. But when it comes to Mewtwo, I think the original Mewtwo is the best. That's how I look at it. Oh, it doesn't kill yet. Oh, Jesus. Why do I risk these things, bro? I thought there was a chance of it killing already, but it didn't. So that was scary, but we're alright. That's your preference as well? Nice, nice. Yeah, Screecher on. I have a friend. Me and my friend. I mean, I have a lot of people I talk to Pokemon about, but I have a friend in particular who, when we talk about just what do you prefer, Mega Mewtwo X or Mega Mewtwo Y? Me personally, I've always been Team Y. I just think it looks better. X looks so goofy to me. I think it's cool to a degree, but I think it looks way goofier than Y. But my friend's the complete opposite. Y is like one of the dumbest ever. Probably he's like one of the dumbest legendaries ever. And I was like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. But we both definitely agree that Mewtwo, just regular Mewtwo, is the best. You can't beat regular Mewtwo in a lot of aspects. So I actually prefer Mew over Mewtwo, just based off of design purposes. I have like a whole tier list me and my friend made a while back of our we ranked on a tier list every legendary Pokemon to date. Not like the two technically they're official because they're released. But the two for like the Scarlet and Violet games, we haven't ranked those, but for all the other legendaries, and I have 5 in S tier, which I consider like perfect legendaries, and Mew is one of the 5. It's like it's I have it 5th exactly because I ranked them in order like a thing. I was like, I have to put Mew in my perfect because it's just like the perfect design. I think like Mew couldn't have been made any better. Just so clean. Let's switch it up and let's go with Porygon Z at the front. Dark Charizard is the best alternative design. So Mega Charizard X. That is definitely a good one because he also gained, in that one he gained his dragon typing finally. So I don't blame you. That's a good one. That's a good one for sure. I think a lot of people are starting to hop on the Y train though. I think a lot of people are starting to say like Y is better, which I don't know if I agree with just because I think X is that cool. But I definitely appreciate Y a lot. I think Y is really nice. They just took Charizard and just made it a little bit better. And Charizard's already pretty cool, so can't go wrong. Yeah, Charizard like his megas are the opposite of Mewtwo's. I feel like both of Charizard's megas are better than the original, but both of Mewtwo's megas are worse than the original. At least that's how I feel anyways. I know there are a lot of Charizard stands out there, so. By the way, what we're doing right now is grinding up at Mon's max level 55, and then we're heading into the Elite Four, where we can hopefully win this challenge, and then we can move on to, if I do another, obviously I probably will do another one of these, we'll move on to a different typing. And we'll run it back with a new team and stuff, and we'll see how that goes. Who knows what type I'll do next, or what I'll do next in general. I'll be honest with you. I'm a big variety kind of guy. Obviously, by the way, Cuphead right now. Update on the Cuphead. I wouldn't say it's on a hold. It kind of is. I can play it anytime technically, personally, just by myself. I can do whatever I want. Obviously, like what was it, 5, maybe even a week ago now, when I got that sub-hour PB. Obviously, that was really hype, and I've been looking at things, maybe looking at some strategies or whatever. But I haven't hopped on it yet, and because obviously the bread and butter is doing the co-op runs with me and Rohan. But obviously the way it happens online, because it's not an online game, there's lag when we play with him. Off topic, I hate Miss Chalice plane form. Miss Chalice? Mrs. Chalice plane form? What is that? Why have my brain not? I'm going to Google it, I guess. Oh, it's probably like one of the Cuphead characters, I think. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Mrs. Chalice. What's the plane form look like? So I haven't even played the DLC yet. Oh, wait, which one? Wait, this one? The one where she has like this looks like Amelia Earhart. I think that's actually kind of nice. Why you hate it? Was this? I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna hate on you for hating it, but I think it actually looks like it looks like an OG plane. Oh, the way the attack animations? Oh, okay. I was just looking at the sprite, and I was like, that's kind of nice, actually. That makes sense if the actual animations look kind of trash. I mean, with the regular, obviously, the regular too, you just throw the little bullets, and then it's the bombs you can switch to. I don't know what hers looks like, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it. I'll look at it later. I mean, unless I could see it. Can I just see the actual attacks? So they get off or no? Probably not. Because just like the plane itself, I think it's actually really nice. Jesus. When you shoot, it launches into 3 bullets, unlike Cuphead shoots 2. So if you didn't hit all 3 of the bullets, it doesn't do full damage. Interesting. Very interesting. Also, I just realized that Mafiro has Assurance, a dark move that I just totally did not acknowledge. I might actually just get rid of that move. It's kind of not good. I already have dark coverage now. Thank you, Wolf, for the hydrate. Appreciate that. Big ups, big ups. Yeah, I had that thunderstorm that rolled through us. That we're good now, though. Only one. I appreciate that. Thank you. That crazy severe thunderstorm with the tornado warning. It hit us like crazy too, because we all got the message. Like as soon as it started, like the rain, we saw the rain come in. It was instantly a tornado warning, and it instantly we saw it like the wind was going crazy, like, and it was doing the spirals. I don't think it was like a proper tornado is what we saw. There's one that landed, because when you get tornado watch is like, that's when it's like, okay, we'll look out for a potential tornado, obviously like with the winds and stuff. Watch means like watch it, literally. Like warning though, that means they saw one. There's officially a tornado on the ground somewhere, and so we were in that zone. But maybe we saw it, maybe we didn't. I don't know, but we were a-okay. And the thunderstorm after, you know, it just went through the lightning was insane. But all is well. Just swag. So. And it was honestly, I'm kind of glad we got it. We needed the rain. You know, we haven't really gotten too much rain down here. So definitely a good thing. Plants all got nice and soaked. He's level 55. We're gonna go throw him in the PC. The Lickitung. Star of the show right there. By the way, the only reason I'm doing that is because I don't want them to get over the level cap that I set. And I want to keep using the experience share because it'll train up the overall team quicker. Yeah, the heat didn't. It would definitely not help. Sorry, you sprained your knee though. Anything actually bad, or is it just kind of like it'll be good after like a day's rest? Hot though. Yeah, it's hot over. It's hot everywhere right now. And it's just gonna keep getting hotter. Not in the year, but like over time. Not looking too great in terms of climate change. Jump Pluff in chat. Anybody wants that? Oh, we got the drill run. Nice. Alright, Porygon Z is level 55. Or is anything else even close? Oh, okay, then we'll stay. But what I do want to check is what else can he get that might be better than Assurance? Nothing really. He gets nothing else. I could give him Fly just to have it, but I almost feel like that's just a waste. Ooh. might give him that, actually. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. Firo's a little bit of a utility guy now. Barrier. Actually, wait, that might have been. Hold on. Let me check something real quick again. Switch stat changes with the target. Oh, that's kind of not. I might as well just give him the other one then. You can't stop rewatching the stub hour. Appreciate that, Wolf. I'm actually gonna get rid of, by the way, I'm gonna get rid of the heart spell I just gave him for. I'll just give him like the sticky, or what is it, string shot? Lowers their speed 2 stages. Not actually bad. He's got a very, very tactical moveset now. I did get it. Yeah, by seconds. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was talking about Cuphead. That's right. I said it was on a hold. I can do it technically by myself anytime. I'm actually moving into... I'm going back... Obviously, I have college coming up in less than 2 weeks. Which hopefully the stream should be going because I'm in a whole different situation than I was last year. In terms of, like, obviously where I go to college now and set up and all my life, basically. So unlike last year, where I actually, in college, I barely streamed, especially, like, this year. I didn't really start streaming until we reached summer again. Unlike that, I should be able to stream a lot more frequently than I did last year, in terms of the school year. Will I stream every day? No, but I don't even stream every day, like, right now. Obviously, I try to stream when I can. If I'm up for it, I'm up for it, kind of deal. But my point about Cuphead was obviously the bread and butter with Cuphead was that me and Rohan do the co-op runs. And when we do it online, he lags. He has like quite a frequent amount of lag spikes just because of the way the Steam remote play works. And since we're actually living together in college, we're roommates. Kind of glad that worked out like that. We will be able to do just like local speedrunning, so we can play just together. There's gonna be no lag, and then we'll probably resume there. So that will start but when we're in college. Very, very cool. Very excited for that. But in terms of the co-op, so the co-op ones won't start until we're settled in and we're ready to do co-op streams. But in terms of the solo ones, I technically just could do them whenever. You know, just like practicing, even just learning like other things. Might even speedrun other games as well. Obviously, I have speedrun other games before. Such as I try to get into Mario 64 with like a 70 star. And I was just doing so much practice and learning the game. But I just got to, I don't know, there was a certain point where I was like, yeah, this blows. I wasn't even that far into it. I didn't even learn half the route. So that's my fault. But also I do like some racing games and stuff. So there's some options, definitely. Some older games I could even do, like the vintage games. Now that I have access to PlayStation 2 games. Yeah, of course. I always gotta focus on the studies. Always. But just like my flexibility this semester is a lot better than it was last semester, and just how I'm like how my whole living situation is. You know, so I should be able to definitely just stream with the studies, definitely. At least I'm assuming so. Okay, you're level 55. You're level 55. So really, it's the Watchog. I'm not going to try to... I might actually just get the other two to 55 and then just say go in. Because the Watchog actually might just be death fodder, I think. It doesn't really have anything crazy good, so... Use Quizlet when you can. Wolf, actually bad news. I heard about Quizlet's apparently like a Chegg now, if you know what Chegg is. It's like a pay service. So if you want answers, because they really cracked down on Quizlet for some reason, like in the past like year or two. And they've like, I'm pretty sure they've completely changed the website to where you have to pay now to be able to like actually like find answers and stuff. Which is crazy. So, yeah. I did not know I learned Brave Bird. Oh my goodness. Dude, I wish I got rid of... I might just get rid of Slash. Or... So, setting up with stores in is going to be nice. I don't want to get rid of that. I can't get rid of acrobatics. You know what? I don't want the damage. I don't want to damage myself. I'd rather just stick with what I have, I guess. I would have gotten... If I didn't have fly, I would have gotten rid of it, but... Gotta get that throat ready. Pause. Let's go, Firo! Nearly there, nearly there. Alright, 55. We're just gonna keep using him so that the Watchog can gain a little bit here. But we'll be good to go here for the Elite Four in this stream, and hopefully we can close it out. Honestly, level 52 might be all he gets. I mean, that's his moveset. That's the best that his moveset's gonna get. So, who knows? I think I just rock with that. I think we go in, guys. What do you think? We only have 2 deaths in the whole run. Only 2 deaths in the entire series. The B-Barrel and the Minchino down here at the bottom. Everything else is in. I hope you get fire next. Well, I just get the pick. I just picked the type, honestly. Honestly, we're going to lead with Farfetch'd, I think. Is what I want to do. We're going to lead with Farfetch'd. Let's save our game, and before we go in, we'll do a quick... we're gonna purchase these items real quick. Whatever more full restores we can get. So we have 48 full restores. That's good enough. We'll save it up again. We do have Lepa berries, which is nice for PP purposes. Now let's get the team repack. Here we got the Twig, water absorbing Farfetch'd with a quite unfortunate nature, but that's okay because he's still pretty cracked. Very happy with this mon. No items so that the acrobatics becomes 110. Base, at least. He's pretty nice. He's a pretty simple mon, but he does a lot of damage. Obviously, just wish he wouldn't get the nature that he got. But that's alright. Water absorber again is huge. Gotta remember that. Firo, who was one of the first mons we got. I think it was the first mon we got from a gym. Lickitung was our starter, and it still is our best mon that we have, the starter. But Firo was the first mon that we got from a gym. We use him a lot for HMs and stuff, but now we got an official moveset here. A couple of cheeky things, lowering their speed hopefully could come in handy. Barrier could up in my own defense, and then obviously Drill Pick is really nice, and Drill Run being a critical hit, high chance ground coverage move that I don't have on any other Pokemon. That's kind of nice. Very happy with him. We have the Stoutland that we got pretty decently recently. Wow. With a pretty average moveset, I feel like, for one. Storm Throw could be nice. Always the crits. Landing, that's good fighting moves we have. Only one of 2 fighting moves we have on the entire team. And he also has Thunder Fang, which is one of 2 electric moves that we have on the entire team. So he's not bad. Also, pretty good nature, if you ask me. So he gets lowered stats, up an attack. With also holding a Muscle Band, which boosts physical attack. So he's actually pretty good. Obviously, the Lickitung, cracked, pure power. Not really much else to say about him. Eviolite, he's ready. Porygon Z, another full coverage attack set. Discharge, Oblivion Wing, Signal Beam, Tri-Attack, all pretty of the same moves. They have a little bit of extra effects on each one of them. Discharge, obviously, Paralysis. Oblivion Wing, obviously that's huge for the, what's it called? Like, receiving my HP back. Signal Beam with the Confusion opportunity. And then this, obviously, being able to do multiple things. Again, another. Honestly, the only story here is the unfortunate nature. Is another bad nature up and down in special attack, kind of a killer. But obviously, not being able to be confused with own tempo, kind of nice. And him having the Rocky Helmet is obviously always good chip damage on the opponents if they hit me. And the final one we have on the team, which we just got, not really going to use him much probably, is Watchog. Another not great nature with being down in attack nature, but I'm not really too worried about him. So we're pretty good, though. This is the team, the normal team. Obviously, like, on paper, this team doesn't look great. But with the, with some of the abilities, such as Water Absorb, Pure Power, and Defiant, and the moves that they have, I think this is honestly this is a pretty solid team, I think, going in. We're going to do our best here. Even if we lose everyone but one Mon, we still can win the challenge. So let's do it. Let's turn off our Spotify here, and let's open up our in-game volume, and here we go. Elite 4 time. Let's run it. Hello, Sydney. Bro has the actual toddler haircut. What's going on there? All right, here we go, everybody. Chat, let's get ready. Diving in. Last time we did an Oras, it was in the 3-way Soul Link, and we got bodied in the Elite Four. Hoping for a different story here. This thing potentially could have close combat, but I'm not scared. We're going to set up a sword stance. And then we just go for it. Brave Bird, we're fine. Nice. We eat that. This one shot's big. We take this next turn to heal. Rotom. Honestly, I'm gonna swap, only because I'm weak to the electric. Unfortunate there. I want to go to Burb, but can't do much. So what we're gonna do is just for coverage purposes, we're gonna go out Porygon Z, because we don't know what type of Rotom he is. All we know is electric something. We don't know. Oh, it's just the regular one. Okay. In that case, honestly, that was the worst possible one, because he resists all of my attacks. Let's go out to the Stoutland then. And yeah, big crunch here. This might one shot. The muscle band, obviously the up and attack. Yeah, very nice. I don't have ice. I don't have water. What else is there? That's really about it, to be honest with you. You might have like a dark move, flying move. So I'm actually just gonna stay in. I'm not too scared. Go for the strength. That does not do a lot of damage. Oh my god, he is. Okay, that's fine. Yo, what? Oh, he's a normal type. Then this will kill him. This will kill him. Oh my! I'm an idiot. I just died. I think I just died. Oh. Okay, he's gonna take this turn to heal. I'm gonna do the same. That was almost the throw of the century. I literally gave him stab on Sky Uppercut. Almost killed myself. Yeah, let's just stick to strength. Jesus. Yo, him having a fighting move is actually the bane of my life. Because Storm Throw doesn't kill, even with the crit. Let's go out to the Fearow. We're not weak to the fighting move, which I feel like he'll go for. But this is really bad. Oh, no. Does he only have the fighting move, or does he have another one? I'm down 2 stages, and he's up 2 stages. He also has X-Scissor, so he won't go for that. He does have a chance to miss, and I probably outspeed, so I think I just go for the barrier so the damage isn't as bad, so we can gauge what's happening. So we go for the barrier, get our defense back up 2. Sky Uppercut, let's see. +2. Does 65. We're going to just heal, play it safe. If I can get my defense up, though, another stage, like if he misses somehow. We got time. We got a lot of healing items to deal with here. Obviously, any fighting is going to be a weakness to the team overall. Okay, goes for the Screech, so we'll go for the barrier. Okay, lands it. I think I should almost just risk it and go for it. I'm going to do it. We're going to get it up. As long as he doesn't crit me, we're fine. Okay, he just canceled out that turn. Because he can miss Sky Uppercut and Screech. He's landing everything. Does he have no guard? What's going on here? What does he have? Okay, this should... Okay, we tank it. Now we heal. We're in a better position. He gets the crit. Does 90, that's good. We can deal with 90. This won't do that much though. Yeah, we're fine there. Alright, let's start going for the drill pecs. Becomes a flying type. This should kill. It might live on 1. Okay, we're good. So now we're up 2 in defense. Kabuto. I'm just going to switch just in case he's a rock move. We did learn... well, I could just use power whip, but instead of like missing or something, I'm just going to go for wake up slap, and this thing should die on 1 shot. Then Klefki. We'll just stay in, I guess, yeah. I didn't even mean to do that, but... Steel Fairy. Neutral. Neutral. Resist, resist. Let's go for crits. There we go. Tank that, nice. Oh, he might actually live this now. Yeah, look at that. Jeez. What a bum. Ah, there we go. Alright, we need crits. There's a crit. Up in Spadef. Does he have another full restore? No, he doesn't. Alright. Alright, first battle. Even though it was a little bit of a tech situation there, bouncing around from mon to mon. We make it out, no deaths. We take those every time. Magic coat, what does that do again? That's nothing good, right? Yeah, no. All right. You're getting healed. And we're good. Farfetch'd in the lead again. Looking nice. Phoebe. I'm not actually too scared for the Elite Four members. I'm really scared about the champion, though. 6 Mons, all 57, and the Ace 59. My Mons won't be that level. It's going to be like a really even battle. Very, very nervous about that. Won't lie. Hopefully, though, this one, instead of the last one, we could just, yeah. On Kacking, I think we could just set up Sword Dance, like, twice on Farfetch, and then just steamroll everything. Ideally. Will it lower my Spadef? Speed. That's okay, I was actually pretty slow already. No, I'm really slow. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. I have no fairy, I have no dragon, I have no ice, and I have the one ground move. But I'm weak to the electric. Alright, well, I guess we just go to Porygon Z. Bro, no way I gotta fight a Zekrom right now. What level? 51. Okay, that's not actually that bad, I think. He has Fusion Bolt, Zen Headbutt Slash, and Dragon Breath. So all attacking moves. So we'll just go for the Tri-Attack. Hopefully we get some kind of status condition. Fusion Bolt. Oh, that's so bad. No! This has to be a joke. Up in attack, or up in defense 2 stages when all of my mons are physical attackers. Bro, I actually don't think I died to the Fusion Bolt if it wasn't a crit there. I won't lie. He crit me with a Fusion Bolt. I think I literally got one shot. 175 to 0. I think I lived. Well, now what the hell? Do I go to freaking Watchog? Or no, he resists. I mean, there's no way he kills me on this dude, though, because he doesn't have a fighting move. I think I just have to go to the Lickitung. If I lose Lickitung, though, this run might be over. He's up in defense 2 stages is what the issue is. But I got to go for the strength. Okay, I should live this. Eviolite, please don't crit me. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way it would have killed my Porygon Z if it wasn't for the crit. Jesus, he subs so much. I'm just going to heal this turn. Please be accuracy, that's fine. Spadef. He's going to die to Sandstorm. Oh, never mind. Why do I got to fight this dude? The randomizer's been pretty good to me all game, and this is... I take back what I said about not being scared to fight the Elite Four members. Up in special attack. We are not looking great right now. I need a crit. That's honestly, I'm going to go for crits on the Shadow Claw. Ooh. That was a crit. That was actually kind of nice. Can we get down in defense? Okay. That doesn't change anything. Gotta go for the Moo Moo Milks. Hope for a down in defense on the Moody. Up in defense would be a nightmare, guys. I don't know how it'd be. He might para me as well. Up in Spadef, down in defense. Okay. Just go for Shadow Claw. No crit. Fusion Bolt. We should live this, barring any crits. Yep. Up an attack. Jesus, this is so bad. Because now his Fusion Bolt is cracked. Up to... Oh my goodness. I think he only has... I think that might be his last one, though. Oh. Yo, why is he not getting any down in... That, I think that's his last Fusion Bolt, though. I think that was either number 4 or 5. If he has one more, I think we still live it. Oh, please no crit. Oh. His accuracy went down. Oh, that's kind of good. He has Slash. Okay, he's out of Fusion Bolts. Please down in the fence. Okay, let's just go for Shadow Claw. No crits. Nice. Let's get a crit. Man, this is a tough one. Thank you, Lickitung, though, for the Eevee. If it wasn't for the Eevee, I would have been screwed, I think. Bro, he's actually like -6 speed or like special defense. Crit, he's dead. Please down in the fence. Yo. This is, what am I doing? What did I do to deserve this? Oh. Yo. What is this? Shh. Down in the fence. All right. That's better. Alright, we're doing more damage now. His attack went up again. Thank God for no more fusion bolts. Wh well, I can't even attack him now because accuracy went up. Bro, why did he start busting up these Zen headbutts now? If he crits me, yeah, like when he crits me like that, I have no chance. Spadef keeps going up. What is happening, bro? Okay, now I go for a move. Special attack. Down in Spadef. I live this. Yep. This will do. Put him to yellow, please. Oh, more than that, actually. Wow. Up an attack. Down in defense. Okay, but we gotta heal now. Because he is high in attack right now. Oh. Wait, I have to... Wait. Pause. I think he's maxed attack. And I think I can't... I just die. I think I have to sack the Watchog. That's literally what I have to do here. He's maxed attack on Moody. He's gonna kill me. Yo, this is literally all I could do. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see what went up. I think I might have to sack another Mon. I might have to sack the Fearow. I might, because I have to fully heal the Lickitung now. Full restore, Lickitung, and then I think Fearow's dead. It might be over here, boys. I might almost just want to go and stay in. I actually don't even want to go out to him. I don't know if I kill yet. I think I have to go to the Stelland. I don't think I kill you. I don't know what his defense is. I outspeed, though, I think, because his speed is really low, I think. And if that's the case, do I go for Strength or Storm Throw? Storm Throw is a crit. It'll only be 90. I think Strength is stronger. Let's see. Muscle Band. Oh, I'm dead. He outspeeds me. I think I just lost. Because of a Moody Zekrom. I literally had no issues the entire game. There's no way I outspeed with this guy. Do I have X items? Nope. Please kill. Yes! There's a chance. I had to sack the whole team. If he went for Zen Headbutt there, I died. Or if he got a crit on anything, I died. Pincer. Oh my god, it's a two-man show. Bro, this thing has to have a fighting move. I have to just send it with acrobatics. Thrash, please live. You've got to be kidding me. He's locked into Thrash. If he crits me once, I'm dead. I'm going to risk it. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. I need 2 Mons to get through this. Please don't crit me and confuse after this turn. Please do not kill me on a crit. Please. Okay. Yes! That's fine. Please. Oh my goodness. Bro, I need my Farfetch'd to win this battle though because Lickitung is in the red. Arbok? Yeah, we have to stay in. I just lost so much coverage because of Moody Zekrom. Good thing I have Lepa Berries, by the way, because this would have been an absolute... This could be a disaster. Dude, the fact that I have to do the champion fight with 2 Mons that are on par... Alright, well, we made it through the battle at least. But not without absolute I mean, I think we're left with 2 of my top 3 Mons I've had in the entire run. Lickitung's number 1, and then I'd argue it's either Farfetch'd or Porygon Z as my number 2, or as my number 2 or 3. Yeah, but this is, I don't know if we're going to win this one, guys. I'm not feeling too confident anymore. We're going to still lead with the Farfetch'd. And it comes down now to the starter and the dude that turned up out of nowhere. Man. So the X is not on the Fearon. It's bothering me. Hold on. That? That's better. What's this girl's name again? Like Agatha or Glacia something? I missed her name. We'll see it when it pops up though. As long as she doesn't have a cracked lead. So I can set up Swords Dance with Farfetch'd. What's her name? Glacia or something? Oh, it is Glacia. Wow. I think Agatha's a different gym leader. Alright, Typhlosion. Not bad, I think. Probably just has normal moves and fire moves. I mean, at this point, though, we might as well check everything. I lost 4 Mons to that Zekrom, bro. Okay, yeah, he just has Flamethrower, Lava Plume. Okay, a bunch of fire moves. I could play it safe. And I will. Because with 2 Mons, all I can do is play it safe. So this will do probably, what, less than half? Yeah, not even close. Sticky Barb. What the... I hope you use your healing item, please. That's one. Alright. That was nice. That was nice. Does it reach like his defense? Or both? Attack and defense and accuracy. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. I landed. Yes, that coil is helping her a lot. Weakness policy. Oh. This thing is +3 attack, +4 attack, and +2 special attack. And so we're going to find out what this thing has. Hydro Pump Aquatail. Oh my goodness. Aquatail. I'm damage calculating this. We don't know what it has. 123. It's over me here. It's already 124. God dang it. You wish for some blonde. Some blonde girl. Some B-sags, as Kevin would like to put it. I have 177 HP. And if this thing is up 4 attack, and it goes for Aquatail and Hydro Pump, they're doing a lot of damage. If they crit me, there's a chance I die. I got one, but I don't know if I like her. I got you, Mahir. I got you. Please don't crit me. Thank you. Alright, we made... That was... Dude, I would never think I'd see the day where Gorbis was a threat. Okay, Goomy. Okay, this is where we go Farfetch. I think we go with the Swords Dance route. Because Goomy shouldn't have anything. I mean, he does actually have Dragon Pulse, Muddy Water, Bee Slam, but it won't do that crazy, I think, to Farfetch'd. We're the content chat, by the way. Jeez. Okay, let's eliminate you from this real quick. Alright, thank you. Oh my goodness, bro. Not another Rotom. I have to switch because of electric. Come on. Let me have this. Oh, the grass one too. Come on. No shot, he has sub. Oh, that might be really bad. Okay, never mind. Because Lickitung is hella slow. Alright, that's alright. That's alright. This should do alright damage. A heal. Man, I wanted you to use your... she might. Yep, okay. That's fine. That's good. That's good. That's 2. So I think that's all of them, though. I don't know if they have one more, if it's just the champion that has 3. I don't remember, so. Thank goodness we bought all these items, these full restores. This would have been a nightmare. Oh my god, a sub again. Grass electric. We'll just go for wake up slap. Should get rid of the sub. Yep. Alright. And then we got one more here. This the final? Yeah, this is the finale right here. But as you can see by the layout, I lost 4 of my mons because of a moody Zekrom. And here we are now. 70 crits. Ring out is actually cracked though. So we'll get rid of wake up slap. I think this actually might be pretty good. Combi? All I needed to hear. Are you... Dude, what is going... No! If this doesn't kill, I'm actually going to be so upset. It should. Thank you. Okay, that was good. Alright, well, with 2 of those mons, we made it through the 3rd battle. Now we got just one more in Drake. And then we have what is probably going to be an impossible champion fight. If I lose this game twice in a row at the champion fight, I'm going to be very upset. Acrobatics. Who else needs... What are we looking at on PP-wise? Oh, you're good. You need strengths. Woo! Again, if I do make it past this, though, I'll be pretty happy with myself. Even if somehow we lose to the champion, I'll still at least know that I made it through the Elite Four itself. But I definitely did not want to go through... I mean, obviously, I like this challenge a lot, but I'd prefer to not do normal types again through the whole game. Now, obviously, are we going to first try every single one? Absolutely not. That's the nature of the game. But to get all the way this far... I mean, we're so flawless, too, until we just got the most unbelievable Mon to fight against. But again, this is why it was good to have that team of, like, the max team of 6. Because we had Mons that we technically could just sack off. Even though, you know, it would be nice to have some of these Mons right now. Like, the Porygon Z would have been nice to have. Only died because of the crit, by the way. Stalin would have been nice with the Muscle Band. Okay, leading with Marsh Tomp. Let's get a Swords Dance off. Are you for real? Oh, he missed. Okay, that means we can get another one off. We're just gonna heal, honestly. I'm not even messing around anymore. That's the only thing with Farfetch. Farfetch is very frail. I mean, he's just hurting himself, I guess, while doing this. It's not that bad. Thank you, PW Now, for the follow. Appreciate that very much. How are you doing today? Or tonight, I guess, depending on where you are. Here for the finale. Alright, I definitely kill now, so I'm just gonna go for the acrobatics. Alright, we're good there. Bro, every single time. I set up once, I get the Swords Dance set up, and then they send in an Electric Mon. I can't do it with him. I can't do it. Oh, and I just got rid of the fighting move. I gotta spam Shadow Claw because it resists everything else. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be here a while. Defense, Magnet Rise. Okay, that's fine. We're eating that. You're doing well. Great to hear. Great to hear. Also, how do you want me to pronounce the name? Go for the ring out. He's going to heal. This won't do, I think, that much because it does resist. But stab, ring out, pure power. Yeah, but it resists. It's the whole story, huh? Lock on. If he goes for Zap Cannon. Okay, never mind. That sound gives me Slime Rancher vibes. PW is fine. I got you. P-Dub. P-Dub. Wait, so Drake has now used 2 of his healing, so he's out. So that's actually kind of good. Oh my goodness, Malada's995, thank you for the follow. And we are now once again 1 away from the 200 mark. Oh my goodness, thank you by the way for the hydrate. My voice is shot right now. Oh, thank you. That is my way of verifying the water. I'm actually pretty low on my water. I mean, after the stream, I'm going straight to bed. So I have a haircut tomorrow. Shadow Claw. We kill. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Meteor falls right now in the first Oras Nuzlocke. Snap. Any deaths so far? Or are you pretty clean? Also, you working with a randomized game or just the classic game? Alright, out of Shadow Claws. We made it through that, man. Gengar. Oh, well, you know, dude, my luck is... I'm gonna just stay in, fully heal, and then I'll have to use a Lepabera. It's Mega. Okay, he can't hit me with Shadow Ball. This might do a lot, though. Never mind. 5 deaths, but 3 are from first gym to heal my other... Oh, that's fine, then you're fine. You're fine. Let's run this. This should be huge damage, I think. Yeah, that's huge. Also, it doesn't have any more healing, I believe. Oh, wait, let me just use the max potion I got here. And now we're left with only the full restores. My ult about to follow. Unbelievable. Oh, he used... Oh, snap. I forgot he had Destiny Bond. Alright, well, we can just take this turn to heal. Oh my god, now we're just stalling, bro. What is this? Code Kid! Unbelievable. We've hit 200 for the 2nd time. Thank you, guys. I don't know what to do here, though. It just keeps spamming. I think you only have 5 Destiny Bonds, though. So we're just gonna waste those out. That's 3. That's number 4. That's number 5. I think that should be it. So we'll go with one of these. Dark Pulse. And now we should be good to attack. Oh, yeah, we're good, we're good. Because the scary bit was obviously that he outsped me, so if he had another one, then he could have just killed me. But I'm pretty sure he just had 5, so we're right there. And we're fully healed up now on the Farfetch and stuff. Slurpuff, let's try it. Let's go to the Farfetch, I think. Every time I go to Farfetch, apparently it's a major risk somehow. This thing, by the way, is fat, so we're just not even gonna set up the Swords Dance. Good damage. I should live this though. Yep. Get the kill. Big. One more Pokemon away from reaching the champion. You know what I just realized? Me going in at level 55 was actually a horrible idea. I have 2 Mons that I'm going to have to take on a level 59 guaranteed Mega with only a Lickitung and a Farfetch'd. I made a really bad mistake. And they're both going to be 58. And I have to do, before I fight that one Mon, I have to fight 5 level 57s. But we're there. All that matters is that we're there. Let's get it, chat. Let's get it. But literally, I would have my whole team if it wasn't for the Zekrom. That's the sad part. That one Mon killed over half my team. Crazy. We're gonna go in with the full Leppa. Absolutely. What else do we need here? That's... yeah, that's good. I'm just gonna give one more to Shadow Claw, and we will be alright. Alright, I guess before I go in, the only thing I have to check... I mean, the items are fine, because I don't want to give anything to Farfetch, obviously, because I need him to have a... What do you call it? What am I trying to say? Oh, yeah, acrobatics. Can't have an item. All right. I might honestly give him this. I might give it to him over the grass move, only because the grass move, 85% accuracy. I mean, it's really strong, but if I miss, I might be screwed. I got a Crobat, let's go. The friendship level up, so I'm talking about. That might not be bad, but they're just not special attackers. That'd be kind of bad, actually. That might not be bad. Thunderfang on him wouldn't be bad. The issue... So what do I get rid of? I mean, honestly, I think I might get rid of Slash, because I'd rather have coverage, and I can't get rid of Fly, unfortunately. So let's do it. I'll gamble on the coverage. I use Strength anyways on Lickitung, so if I need normal moves, I can just go out to him. Oh yeah, I forgot Wake Up Slap was what I had. So the question is, do I give him Wake Up Slap over either Power Whip or Ring Out? Maybe Ring Out, just because it doesn't have that much PP. Let's run it. And I guess the only other one in contention is Barrier. Because if I can set... there's just nothing I can get rid of, though. Alright, well... Here we go, chat. We're going in with these 2 Mons. Farfetch'd, Lickitung. I've led Farfetch'd every fight, but it hasn't gone great. So I almost wanted to... But the key is that I could set up with Farfetch'd. So we're just going to gamble it again. Lead with Farfetch'd. Hopefully the randomize... Hopefully, you know, this is all... It comes down to luck here. I mean, obviously, there's skill in that I have to use the 2 Mons right, but it comes down to what the randomizer says I have to actually fight. So, we'll see what that is. Should be healed up, but at least we made it this far. This is gonna be a 1 hour just in the Elite Four moment. Because I've already been in here for nearly 47 minutes. Hello, Steven. But this is the best shot. I gotta win here. The starter. The best mod I've had in the entire game. Pure Power Lickitung. And the new kid on the block, the Farfetch'd, who's also kind of cracked. But both of them are hella slow. That's a huge issue. You gotta be kidding me, bro. You gotta be. Level 57 Mewtwo. Please don't tell me that changes abilities. Okay. Shadow Claw could do a lot of damage. I think we might actually be alright here, because I think the Mewtwo, it's just going for bum moves. Okay, that's good. About to fall asleep because of this dude. Bro's using Recover. What an L. Okay, nice. I think this kills then. Let's go. Alright, that actually worked out pretty nice. Couldn't set up, but I might be able to set up here. On the swap out. Audino. No, we'll stay in. We'll go for just the wake up slaps. This thing is pretty bulky, so I imagine it lives one. Like, there's no way this is a one-shot. Not a... Oh, that's... Okay, I'm actually... Wait, that's not good, because I lost Pure Power, but it's... No, that's actually just bad. I have to switch out, and I think I'll get it back. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Never mind. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Bro, but losing Pure Power... I better be able... I swap out, I'm pretty sure I get it back, right? Like, I have to be able to. This will kill, though. So we're already 2 Mons in. Looking good. Axew. That's perfect. He shouldn't have anything crazy, I think. Maybe like Dragon Claw at best. I almost want to set up on him. I want to do it. Bro, I'm telling you, this Mega could be so bad at the end. If it's like a Mega... Oh, he Swords Dance as well. If it's like a Mega Legendary, it's over. It's wraps. I don't think it is, though. I think they make it towards... it's just a Mega, but of a regular. Alright, hoping this one-shots. Okay, we're halfway. Alright, well, there goes the Swords Dance setup. Welcome back, me here, to the final 3 Mons of the entire game I'm fighting right now. And one of them's a Suicune. He probably has Ice... Does he have Ice Beam? I don't know if Suicune actually has a good moveset. Okay, that's... Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. That's good. That's good. Please land this. Okay, that's... I think we're actually fine in terms of this Mon. We're looking good, though, I think. Even though we've had to fight Mewtwo and Suicune here, we are looking very solid. Okay, that's the first time they've used a healing item. I'm going to go for another Strength, then, so that they use another healing item. I don't want them to use it on the Mega. I'm going to see if I can stall them out now. Yeah, this is the end of the game. Alright, here we go. Number 2. And they have one more, I think. And they're going to save it. Oh. Alright, there's only 2 more Mons. One more Mon after here, and then a Mega. Please don't be something crazy this next one. All right, big. 59. That means at least Lickitung is on par. Okay, Finneon is completely fine. We'll just stay in. Power Whip. If it's Mega Swampert, we're getting redemption on everything that happened to Rohan a couple weeks ago. I actually hope it's Mega Swampert because I got a grass move now. Okay, well, we have to stay in because Mega Glalie will absolutely destroy... Oh, all right, we can win the game right here, I think. The only question is what does Glalie have? Probably Blizzard. If he crits me with Blizzard, I probably die. Thankfully, he does not have Sheer Cold. He gets that in 2 levels. But he does have Blizzard. I think we got this. Don't want to jinx it. Here comes the Mega. Yeah, we live this. Why is that super effective? Wait. Why is Freeze Dry super effective on me? What the hell? Why is that super effective? What is going on with my Lickitung? Well, if that's super effective, then if he goes for Blizzard, then I'm... What do I do? I can't switch out. I'll die instantly. But I don't know why why am I getting hit super effective by an ice move? I could stall it out because Freeze Dry, I think, only has 15. If he crits me, though, it's going to do a lot of damage. It won't kill me, I think. And I can't risk going for... Because if he goes for Freeze Dry right now and he crits me, I think I just lose. That's the issue. Because I'm slower than him. I don't... What is happening? But I think Freeze Dry has like 15 PP, maybe 10. So we're just going to stall this out. As long as it takes, I'll stall it out. I don't care. I'm really nervous about Blizzard, though, because if this is super effective and he hits me with a Blizzard, I am terrified. Why is that always the last Mon made? If Lickitung can make it from my starter to the end of the game, I'm putting respect on Lickitung forever. I mean, I've already put a lot of respect on him, I won't lie. This is impressive. The Eviolite is so unbelievably clutch, by the way. If I never got this Eviolite, I think I won. He went for Hail. Yeah, PETA. The only issue is if he got speeds, he crits me, I die, and I just lose. I'm not risking a crit. But now, we're alright. I think we just won. Let's go! Ah! Despite a moody Zekrom that wiped out 4 Pokemon on my team, Farfetch'd Lickitung clutch it. Actually solos. Does anyone in chat, by the way, know why Freeze Dry was super effective on my normal type Lickitung? I don't know what was going on there. Does anybody... did I miss something? Like some ability or something? What did I miss? Lickitung? Bro spells it like actual tongue. Yeah. Yeah, like that. There you go. That look wrong. Well, let's go then. Our first ever Limit Lock. which is my own Nuzlocke creation, we have won, and we've done it on the normal type. So now, this sets me up for another one. But the question is, what type do I do next? Normal has been checked off the bucket list. What's next? What you reckon, chat? What are we thinking? I don't know. We can figure that out on another day. PW says fighting. Nah. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Water. I was thinking something like along one of the 3 basic ones, like grass, water, or fire, is what my first process was. And I would do like those 3 in order next, and then I go to like electric. Kind of like in the order of like how they're listed, I think. And like, I don't know what they're actually listed on, I feel like, but water's OP. Well, I have to do, I'm going to do I'm one of, eventually, of every single type. What makes water OP? The only good thing about water is that it's the type that'll give us the most possible options when we do our generator picks. Yeah, because some people are new here. They don't even know how this works. I mean, I get random, every time I beat a gym, I get to unlock 1 team member. And it's just a random mon of whatever type that is, as determined by this place. But yeah. Very, very cool. Alright, but before I wrap up the stream, we'll wait until the next 40 seconds when we get, what do you call it? If you see the top left of the screen, we'll have a PCG timer, which is for the PCG game. So, yeah. Shout out to the director, Shigeru Omori. But very, very sick. I'm very happy with that. You can no, for sure, but again, you just now joined in. I do it randomized, so I can't just pick Mudkip. Everything is randomized. My starter. It's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Who are we raiding? You're right. I haven't done a raid in a minute. Let me just try to catch this Mon real quick. I'll let you guys also catch it. And then I guess we'll just find somebody on Twitch that you guys also want. If anybody is actually like staying around, should we find someone that's streaming Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire? I feel like that's usually normally the play. It's anybody even. Doesn't matter who. How do I... Bro, can I search by the game, please? I have to just search on the top then. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Dun, 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 no, no, no. This person's doing a back to the grind. Some kind of... Oh, they're doing some crazy stuff. Let's go. We're going to go raid JD Gaming 27. That's what we're going to go do. We're going to get the raid up. And on that note, that's where we're going to end it. There's the raid. Make sure to join it. He's having some fun in Omega Ruby. The music in this game, yeah, it's fantastic music. Fantastic music. But thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. Glad this one is done. And we'll move on to the next chapter. See you guys hopefully tomorrow. Adios.